Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Devinta with student number 2422030. And in this video, I would like to present my ICT-based English lesson unit, the title My Dream Room Project for Grade 7 student. This lesson is designed for PhD in the Merdeka curriculum at SMP Negeri 1 Banjar, West Java, with a total time allocation of 2 class period or 80 minutes. The main topic is descriptive text, focusing on describing a bedroom or dream room through both language and visual design. I hope this lesson can give a clear example of how to integrate curriculum requirement, pedagogy, assessment, and ICT into one meaningful learning unit. Next, curriculum alignment and learning outcomes. In this part, I would like to explain how the lesson is aligned with the Merdeka curriculum. This lesson unit is developed based on the grade 7 English curriculum, especially the part that focuses on simple descriptive text in spoken, written, and visual form related to student daily environment. The idea of my dream room is chosen because a bedroom is a familiar and personal space for students, so they can easily connect new vocabulary to their real life. According to the curriculum, students are expected to understand information from simple text, to convey simple information using appropriate vocabulary and basic structure, and to use digital media with teacher guidance to support learning and presentation. In this lesson, these expectations are reflected in activities such as watching a short video, building a vocabulary bank, planning or writing descriptive sentence, and creating a digital poster using ICT tools. Next part, learning objective. The learning objective in this lesson are that students will be able to identify at least 8 words related to object in a room, including adjectives and preposition of place. They will also be able to write at least 5 simple descriptive sentences about their dream room with understandable grammar. In addition, students will be able to create and present a digital poster about their dream room collaboratively using Canva or their available media. The next, learning model and approach. In this lesson unit, the learning process is designed through project-based learning because students are asked to produce a tangible product in the form of a digital poster and present it to the class. This model is suitable because it connects language learning with students' personal idea and everyday experience. The lesson also applies a deep learning approach, meaning that students understand vocabulary and expressions in meaningful contexts, stay actively engaging, and learning through planning, creating, revising, and presenting the project. The next, pre-activity with ICT. The pre-activity takes about 10 minutes. The teacher greets the student, checks attendance, and introduces the topic by asking simple questions such as, what is your dream room? What is your dream room like? And what things do you want in your room? After that, the teacher shows a short YouTube video about kids' dream bedroom to activity student background knowledge and provide visual examples. While watching the video, students can pay attention to the object, color, and atmosphere of the room, which will later help them when they design their own dream room. At the end of this stage, the teacher briefly explains the learning objective and the final project so the students know clearly and they are going to do and why. The next main activity, planning and drafting. In this part, I would like to explain the first half of the main activity, which focuses on planning and drafting. The main activity in total takes around 50 minutes and is divided into several steps. First, in the essential question step, the teacher leads a class discussion about student favorite room design, the object they want to include, the color they like, and their reasons. This step helps students to express their idea orally and build confidence. Second, in planning the project, students work in a small group and use the worksheet to list room objects. adjective, location, and personal reason for their design choices. The room planning table helps them organize their idea before writing. Third, in creating the project, drafting, students write at least 5 simple descriptive sentences about their dream room based on their plan. Here, they can draft their sentence in Google Docs so that group members can edit and collaborate in real time. For monitoring ingredients, the teacher monitors each group, gives feedback on vocabulary, grammar, and poster organization, and helps students revise unclear sentences. For decision is encouraged during the drafting and revising process. 5. Presenting the result. Each group presents its poster to the class. Other students observe the presentation and give short oral or written feedback. The next, post-activity and reflection. In this part, I would like to describe the post-activity and reflection. The post-activity takes about 20 minutes. The teacher and student review the key vocabulary and sentence pattern from the lesson and summarize the main idea from the group presentation. The teacher also gives general feedback on language use, teamwork, and presentation skill, highlighting both strengths and area for improvement. After that, students submit their final digital poster through Google Classroom or in printed form if necessary, so the teacher can document their work. Students then complete a short reflection in the worksheet, answering questions such as what they learned, what was easy or difficult, how their group worked together, and how digital tools helped them complete the tasks. Optionally, they can also do a short online vocabulary quiz using a QR code, which makes vocabulary review more fun and game-like. I hope this closing part helps students consolidate their learning and become more mindful about their own progress. In this part, students answer a simple question to activate their initial idea about dream room. And in this part, this activity helps students write important vocabulary about object, adjectives, and position in the room. Here, students organize the context of their dream room more systematically before writing. And this activity helps students construct simple sentences using easier patterns. And this stage, students write 5 simple descriptive sentences about their dream room. In this section for the feedback, this activity is used so students can give brief comments on another group's work. Reflection. This section asks students to write what they learned, the difficulties they face, and how they work with their group. For the vocabulary quiz, this activity is used to check student understanding of room-related vocabulary in a short and enjoyable way. The next, assessment and rubrics. In this part, I would like to explain the assessment design and the scoring rubrics. Assessment in this lesson includes both formative and summative components. Formative assessment happens continuously through teacher observation, checking worksheet answer, monitoring draft, and listening to peer feedback during the presentation. Summative assessment focuses on the final, digital poster, and the group presentation, using a scoring rubric with 5 criteria: vocabulary, grammar, creativity, collaboration, and ICT use. Each score from 1 to 4. The vocabulary and grammar criteria are aligned with the objective of identifying room-related word and writing simple descriptive sentence, while creatively, collaboration and ICT use reflect the aim of producing a meaningful digital poster together using appropriate digital tools. The lesson is considered successful when at least 80% of students reach the minimum score, all groups submit a completed poster, and all groups use at least a room-related vocabulary item in their work. Hopefully, this assessment design can give a fair and transparent picture of student achievement in both language and project scale. Finally, I would like to share a short reflection on this lesson unit. I believe this lesson can promote mindful learning because students are invited to think about their own preferences, to explain their reason, and to reflect on what they have learned and how they work with their group. It is meaningful because the topic is closely connected into their daily life, and they use English to talk about something real and personal, not just imaginary sentence from a textbook. It is also joyful because students can express creativity through visual design, use attractive digital tools, and collaborative with their friends and in a supportive way. At the same time, there are some challenges such as ensuring equal access to device and internet, managing time so that all groups can finish, and giving enough support to students with lower proficiency. In the future, I would like to refine the lesson by providing more differentiated support and by collecting more systematic feedback from students. To conclude, this lesson unit is my attempt to design an ICT-based English class that it's not only mindful, but also meaningful and joyful for grade 7 students. I hope it can show how curriculum, pedagogy, assessment, and digital tools can work together in one coherent project. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.